got some shit playing, right? Introduce him to my music flavor. We here on episode 21, keeping it a Buck50. We got a guest here. What would you like to introduce yourself as?
I am Winnie Styles. This is episode 21.
Yeah,
Forever 21 Shira, Forever 21 Snuggles.
definitely episode 21. You see me out here working. I like if you talking to the mic so that people can hear you.
Okay.
Feel me? I know that you got something to say. How you feeling today?
I feel good. I feel wonderful.
Feeling good?
My energy is high.
Higher frequency? You just type late in the day, like you still feeling good? Like I wake up feeling good and like throughout the day, like people be draining my energy though, so.
I think I just told my friend that today. I said I'm an early morning person, so anytime after 5 o'clock, I feel like I feel myself. That's when I feel the prettiest, early in the morning. As soon as I wake up, I don't need no makeup. I don't need my hair. Don't gotta be done. Nothing. Just good features. After 5, I need a little bit of makeup. Like I'm gonna put some makeup on. I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. I'm putting on a little bit of makeup after 5. So I'll probably be a little bit drained. I don't feel like people probably do drain you because your day-to-day is working. Well, my day-to-day is working with different people and different energies. So, yeah.
Or what do you do? Like,
I am a hairstylist. I have been a hairstylist for a long time, a very long time. Ever since I was a little kid, I learned how to braid first. So a lot of people knew me to braid. Then I started doing glue-ins. My specialty is glue-ins. I do glue-ins, I do glue-ins, I do glue-ins. My glue-ins last longer than a sew-in. I can grow your hair with a glue-in. It's probably the healthiest thing as a protective weave hairstyle that you can get is a glue-in. I have a lot of friends from doing glue-ins. And
so like a glue, like what's the difference between a glue and a sew-in? Like I obviously hear the word glue, feel me? So like a glue got a lot to do with glue.
a glue-in has a lot to do with just the way the foundation of the hair is laid. You molding it down, then you gluing the hair on top versus braiding it down and sewing the hair on top. I prefer to have a glue-in because it's less tension. I feel like I'm tender-headed as I get older, so I feel like just give me a glue-in. I'm gonna wash it out. When you wash it out, the way I do it, you only need water. You don't need no shampoo. You don't need no conditioner. You don't gotta sit up under nothing. Just straight water.
Damn, that's fire. So you said that you tender headed, feel me? Like you a hairstylist, like how do you like you tender headed, how do you feel about tender head clients and shit?
I feel like I'm tender-headed because I come from having a pixie cut. My hair has always been short, probably since like the ninth grade. I never really I had a wrap at one point in time, but braids and stuff like that, I didn't start doing that until I got older. My hair doesn't hurt while I'm getting it done. It always hurts after. Tender-headed clients, I just feel like you should know who to go to because like some people be really tender-headed, and I'm probably heavy-handed. Not saying that I'm not, but if you feel like I'm too heavy-handed, then you shouldn't come to me because it's a difference when like you tender-headed and you know that I'm heavy-handed and you come in here and you complaining like a little kid, then it's like, yeah, nah, I'm good.
Damn, that so like grown people do be complaining and shit.
Yeah, people really be tender-headed. Like, it's really a thing. And they don't like getting their hair done, and it hurt mad bad. And some people will cry. Grown people.
Oh no, I feel like tender headed females should all get brush cuts. That's your
No.
sign.
They
For
should
real.
get wigs. No, they should
That's
just
the
get wigs.
sign though.
You ever had hair before?
When I was a kid.
Was you?
Look, yeah, I
tender-headed?
was tender headed too. That's why they cut my hair when I was
They
young.
say boys is automatically tender-headed.
Yeah, that's it. Like that's when I was younger though, I had hair and I was tender headed though.
Yeah,
I was like 4 or 5 years old and shit.
I don't know if you was tender-headed at 4 or 5 years old.
I got good memory
Oh
though.
God.
For
Okay.
real. I used to chew my braids and mad shit. Like if my family watching this, they could vouch for that.
Okay.
But it's the past. Well, you said you've been in the hair for mad long. Is that like your only passion?
Oh no. I have a passion for writing. I write a lot. I write every day. Kind of what I do. I got a little journal actually from a vintage store yesterday for the things that I just want to leave with my sons, so they can have versus this phone. You know, the phone could get lost, stolen, broke, deleted. I just want them to have something of my memory that they could read every day and be like, yeah, my mom was fire. Like,
Nah,
that's it. Like, my mom was fire. And she left this behind, and it's for us, you know, just to know how I was feeling, what I went through being a mom to two boys.
nah, that's dope. I feel like all moms should do that. I wish my mom would have did some shit like that,
Yeah,
cause like
just
that's like the book of knowledge. Like that shit,
you only get one
you
mom.
change the dynamics. Like you get to read that on time and like, damn,
You can answer it.
nah, I can't. In professional mode. But then what the fuck we was just saying?
See, yeah, we was talking about. Okay, my other talents is I like making, reconstructing jeans, refurbishing jeans, like making my own jeans. I'm a jean person. Um, Up until I gained a little bit of weight, I started wearing leggings, but I really like jeans. I like all types of jeans. So I'll take an old pair of jeans and make it into a new pair of jeans. I like doing stuff like that. I'm trying to get better with sewing, but I feel like I just don't have time to sit down and actually play with the sewing machine. But once I put the ideals that's in my head down and I actually make my own jeans, they gonna be fire. They gonna be called the Money Man Collection.
Like in life, that's what we all got a problem with, like not thinking the motherfucker got enough time, and we got all the time in the world. And you not thinking about like you already into making jeans and shit. You not just gonna be thinking about like you thinking about that sewing for a reason, not the sewing like the sew machine.
Yeah.
So it's like you do got the time. You probably think you don't, but it's like time.
When I feel like when I have the time, I'm gonna do something else because I done been running around all day. I'm like I'm about to sit down, I'm about to lay down when I need to really be pulling the sewing machine out, cutting some pieces, putting some shit together, teaching myself some shit, looking up something, and learning about my craft. Because outside of here, that's probably something I want to make me money when I'm asleep.
Have you ever sold like you sell jeans and shit?
I've never sold jeans before. I've always made my own, and people inquired about them, but I've never actually sat down and took the time to have an order. But I know if I do, it's gonna be fire.
Yeah, like so it's like you making them for men and females, or it's a female thing.
I feel like I want my jeans to be unisex because a lot of my stuff is unisex. I don't just shop in women's. I mainly shop in men's clothes, so I want my jeans to fit everybody. I want them to fit big, small, tall, because I have like a taller build, so I want my jeans always to be long. I want them to just be like the perfect jean, like for anybody, kids, boys, girls.
No, that's fire. Like we need
You'll wear
more
my
stylists. Yeah, I'll tap in. I like fire jeans.
Yeah.
No cap. Like
If you have a fire pair of jeans and a solid shirt, you can never go wrong with that, ever.
I like the fire jeans though really like could change the dynamics. Like when your jeans hitting.
When your jeans hitting, Jim Jones just had us some jeans with a jacket. I'm like, oh my God, just give me a couple dollars just to buy jeans. And it's lit.
No funny. I be having thoughts like that on some funny shit. Like yo, I need to put a couple dollars to the side to go to a nice city or some shit. Cause I don't feel like Rochester. Like you can't get fly in Rochester. Like people online shop, you could get fly. Don't get me wrong, but like
People
me
was
personally,
ordering it online, they stuff. And
me
going places
personally,
to
I
get
can't feel like I could go in the store in Rochester and buy some shit that I personally really like and want. Like the shit that I buy is just cause you got it's last minute. You gotta put some shit on. It's like fuck it, I'm about to put this with that.
But that's the stuff that you want. That's why you picking that. It might be the stuff that you're willing to pay for, but that's the stuff that you want.
I'm saying like if I had the variety, like I don't know, like if I had the chance, like, cause if I used to hustle to get fly when I was a teenager, so it's like that was the passion. And then as you just get older, like some shit fire, like even like the Mary jeans and all that shit be fire with like my conscience be like
Yeah,
it be
coulda
punching
did
me in
something
the
else.
head like
I swear to God,
yo,
that's
so
how.
just-
As you get older, especially me with kids, I'll be like, yeah, I don't. Do I love it? Like, do I have to have it? Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this, but then something that I really want, I'm definitely gonna get, and it's gonna be like, dang, I just spent this on this one. I could have paid this, or I could have started this, or I could have added on to this. But you
Yeah.
gotta treat yourself. You only get to do this shit one time.
Yeah, Ed is like it's a real difference between wants and needs. Like
Yeah.
you really need shit, and then you want shit. Feel me? And if you can't decipher that, it's gonna be a long marathon for you.
It
And
definitely
like
is.
even like you get up, cause like the people that we probably watch that be wearing all the Marys and shit, they probably got money making money. Feel me? So that shit not really nothing. People at the bottom just looking like, damn, I never like you know how black people is. I never spend 1,000 on a pair of jeans,
I
200,
am.
50, just
I
like
am, bitch. I
you
get
don't
it.
know
They
what the
get
fuck they doing, what they got going on.
going
You
to do
just
that,
watching
yeah.
somebody else. It's like that's where motherfuckers go wrong at. So like, as like, what have life taught you this far? Like, what you could say that you learned from life?
I learned a lot. I'm a learner.
Let's speak
Teach
on it.
me, teach me. I feel like I pick up, especially because I'm around a lot of different women. I pick up and take bits and pieces from everybody, whether it's good, bad, ugly, however. And I feel like it just builds who my character is. Certain things that I don't want to experience. Well, you can't really stop what you're gonna experience, but certain things I don't want to handle things. I learned from being around other people and just taking bits and pieces from what's good, what's influential. My life from now to where I was a couple years ago, I feel like I'm not the same person that I used to be. I feel like I'm a little bit better, but I'm more so a hurt person, but learning how to be a better person so I don't just focus on the hurt. Plus, I got two kids to take care of, so my kids need the happiest side of me as possible. Life taught me you have to be happy for you. That's it. You got to be happy for you. You got to clap for you. You got to hug you. You got to pick you up. You got to do for you, and that's it. Whatever somebody else do is a little bit extra, and you always appreciate that because I appreciate the people who was hugging me and who was picking me up and who was clapping for me when I wasn't doing it for myself. But I always have to do that for me, and that's what these years have taught me. I always have to clap for me. I'm always gonna be in the background cheering myself on, no matter how nobody else feel about anything that I have going on. It's gonna be something that I'm doing for me.
So in this moment, you genuinely happy with yourself right now.
This moment, I am genuinely happy with myself right now. I'm not gonna lie, I am, and I'm learning how to be happy and like be okay. Like, yeah, that's fire that you happy. Like you ain't doing nothing wrong. Cause I used to think like it's not okay to be happy because my brothers is dead. You know what I'm saying? Like I put a lot off on that. And not wanting to move on with being happy. Like you can never be happy again once you lose somebody. It is a long road. I probably will never have that happiness that I had with them, but it's gonna be there.
You all know it's crazy because it's like most people like I feel like because anybody that I genuinely talk to, I let people know like when you lose somebody, you could be stuck in that moment. Like I know people still stuck in 2006. Feel
and,
me?
and it's a good thing because I always say you might lose somebody and then some people really lose their mind after losing some. I don't know how it feels to lose a child. I only know how it feels to lose brothers. You know what I'm saying? So my hurt from my brothers is not the same hurt as a mother. So I could understand a mother not snapping back into her normal self. I don't want to bring up no names, but watching moms in Rochester that's my age lose kids, like how could you ever feel like you gonna ever be the same again, like or move on or get up and go to school or how even tying your shoes without hearing your kids.
But I feel like in life is like perception. Feel me? And it's like I was just talking to somebody and they was saying like they not from America and shit though. I was talking to them and they said, cause I asked them and cause that be my shit. I be just wondering. I'm like, what do they teach y'all about death? And they just say that you turn into an ancestor. No funny shit. And it's like some people probably feel like a baby can't be an ancestor. What's your thoughts on that? Like, do you feel like an ancestor have to be a certain age?
No, I feel like an ancestor is whatever you're destined to be.
And I
Yeah.
feel like people like, cause in life though, people could really like lose themselves, but it's like you, cause I've been through it too. Like you would lose yourself, you just wake up like, damn, cause it's about to be 5 years since a nigga like my big brother died. Feel me? And it's like, if I was doing this podcast for 5 fucking years, I probably would have been somewhere big. Feel me? It's like a purpose. It's a dream now. Like life don't stop. I'm hurt every day I wake up. Damn near every other hour I'm thinking about all the people that I lost to death that I touched. Feel me? But it's like at the same time I got dreams and goals. And you just see people could just like,
I kind of feel like it's kind of, I don't even want to say selfish. I hope I'm not using the, I don't want to offend nobody, but I kind of feel like it's selfish to yourself to let yourself soak into that depression of not wanting to live your life no more, because if they was here they would have been living. If my brother
yeah,
was here he would have been living. He was chilling, he was in his glory. So it's kind of like you have to like learn, and it takes a long time. I don't know how long it takes. It don't even have a end date on it to even learn how to manage through that, but once you do, it's just kind of like you got a whole new life again.
yeah. Like, cause when I lost somebody, I'ma just speak for me. Like even people, like you will see people lose somebody and they smile and laugh, and it's like you happy whenever you smiling and laughing. In that moment, you was just happy. Feel me? And it's just like, but your mind, like I don't know
All it
what you
takes is one
thinking.
second, a thought,
Yeah,
a color, a smell, a sound, and you be like, oh my God, like I'm breaking down, like your heart dropped to the floor. You feel like your whole world is shattered all over again. Like when you got the call, it is never a ending feeling. It always feel the same every single time. You could see a street sign, you could anything that has to do with somebody that you love, and it can take you back that quick, and you feel like you progressed so much. Like I got so good, but it was a time when I couldn't bring up my brother's name without sitting in boohoo, tearing, crying. Like
yeah,
I'm not ever gonna be like, oh, I'm so good, but yeah, we chilling. Like I love my brother. My brother was a good person, so the only thing I could do by honoring him is speaking highly of him.
yeah.
Ain't nothing
Yeah,
else to do.
standing on business.
And standing up, that's definitely. I'm a Washington. We gonna get it done.
Cause it's
You know
just
who my dad
timing.
is?
Like a lot of people really just be weeping, hiding behind that bottle. Just not even like, I'm just speaking for niggas. Like niggas will lose niggas in the streets. Niggas don't check up on the nigga mom. Nigga don't check up on the nigga kids. Nigga don't check up on the nigga siblings on some. And niggas supposed to be family, but you acting like yo life can't go on and you can't be better because you lost this person. Feel me? Vice versa, like, cause, but I don't know, cause when I talk about death, I don't even care if I offend people or some real shit. It
They
is like,
they say that American culture is the only people who really like cry over death. Like when people die, you're supposed to celebrate, and when a baby is born, you're supposed to cry. And we kind of like do it the opposite way.
yeah, we still enslaved. They play a lot of mind games. And then you got a lot of rebels, like a lot of people, like even me and you talking right now. I don't know if you really listening to what I say. Just like you don't know if I'm listening to what you saying, but we talking, and a lot of people don't try to listen.
Yeah, because everybody want to have the answer for everything when it's just opinions. You doing what's working for you. I'm doing what's working for me. I have my research on my topics. You have your research. We're going to come together and agree to disagree, or and I'm going to learn something from you and you're going to learn something from me. And that's
Nah,
just
real
it.
shit.
If people had a clear mind, what we just all just winging this shit. There's no rule books to this. It's people who can tell you things that they've been through. But a lot of times, as grown people, you want to experience your own stuff.
Yeah, cause for me, I feel like growing up and shit, like that's why I laugh when I try to tell people shit and they don't listen. Cause like people really always try to tell me shit and I don't listen. And then I turn around and just think somebody gotta listen to me. But I listen, I just always did my own thing. Feel me? That's why I'm always to myself. Like I won't come around you acting like I believe in what you believe in just to not do that deep down inside. Feel
I
me?
feel like I'm a listener. Like you could tell me, and I'm gonna say what I how I feel. Sometimes I might not even say how I feel. Sometimes I might just listen to what you're saying. That's it.
What's your thoughts on unlearning things? Do you feel like it's a lot of shit that you need to unlearn, or you ready to take everything you know with you as you
If
go
if
further.
I know it, then I just know it. I don't want to unlearn it. It's over. I want to know it so I won't have to unknow it again. Again, I know that I'm putting that in the back of my mind. It is what it is.
Now,
It's
some shit you
closed.
gotta unlearn, cause
Like
like he
habits
said,
and shit like that.
I'm not even like the way you talk to yourself. Feel me? That voice in your head, just mad shit.
Definitely want to unlearn that voice in your head, cause that
Cause
voice in
that
your
nigga
head will
can
kill
get
you.
with you.
Yeah, I
He
swear.
on timing.
I swear to God.
That
Yo.
voice in your head on timing. Then to turn around and be your best friend.
Yeah.
But then it
Cause you,
come.
it's like you your worst enemy. You your worst critic. If you really believe in yourself,
Yeah.
nobody can really down you more than you could down yourself with your thoughts and keep replaying shit over and over when you should want to just let certain stuff go. And like I ain't thinking about that no more, but tomorrow you thought about it. You know, it's
Yeah.
like you can't get it out your head, so you
Less
really gotta learn to control it.
for real, cause like less is more. The less people who opinions you care about, is the better it's gonna be. Cause it's like you already care about your own opinion. You got a couple people you genuinely fuck with. Then them the only people opinions you care about. But if you care about everybody opinion, they about to be directing you. We about to go bam, bam, bam.
That's why with a lot with social media and opinions, people get a lot stirred up in their mind of how other people like. Let me address this. This is so annoying how everybody used weird for everything. Everything is weird. As adults, as mothers, as grown people, we don't even know how to express something that it's just weird. If you don't believe in it and it's not what you think, then it's weird. How is it weird? Because it's not something that you agree with. This is how I choose to live my life. This is who I am, and this is what I believe in. What's weird?
Uh,
You will say anything weird nowadays. Niggas acting weird. Oh, she weird. You fall out with your friend. Oh, she doing something weird. Like what's weird?
what's
You
your
can't. I
thoughts
feel
on
like
weird?
weird is the hide the real conversation that you want to have.
It's weird. Like you look at weird as a bad word though.
I look at it like it's a cover up for a conversation, an adult conversation. Like, oh, she being weird.
That's
Why?
the
Tell me
easy
why I'm
exit.
being weird. Yeah, tell me how I'm being weird. What's weird about it? Because
You just weird.
weird started being somebody clothes what they got on. Oh, she dressed weird. Never what somebody was saying or how they was acting or what they was doing.
You talk weird, walk weird.
Everything is just weird.
But it's like a lot of people, like the people that's doing most of the judging is unsure with themselves. Like you could laugh, you could like, don't get me wrong, but like some people really sit back and really be on some just negative as everything, weird, everybody. Just and
Yeah,
it's
like no,
like
they not. Like, you around the wrong people. I don't want to be around people who think everything is weird. You ain't having a good time. Like, why you not smiling? What's the problem?
people don't like to live in the moment. Like our mind's so powerful. Like I'm talking to you right now. I'm thinking about what I'm doing. I'm thinking about if I'm gonna have such amount of money next Friday.
Yeah,
Feel me?
that's definitely how it is. I'm like, damn, what I'm gonna cook for my kids for dinner when I get home. But I'm still sitting here having
Yeah,
this
we need
conversation
to
with you.
embrace this conversation in the moment. We J vibing this shit. It's like right
Winnie
now, all
Styles.
that matter is us talking right now. Feel me? But I could be thinking about episode 15, episode 10. Feel me?
I feel like
What
that's how
they
you
was
stay
saying.
ahead.
But like now, you gotta embrace the moment, cause like that's the type of person I'm in. I'm trying it, cause you could sit back and waste time. No funny shit, man. Like just sitting around.
That's why when people be like, "Oh, you outside too much, you doing this too much," they always on the scene, they always here, they always there. Like, what you want us to do? If I'm going to work every day, I'm paying my bills. I got my car, my kids is good, my job is good, everybody's good. Why can't I come outside as much times as I want to? Why can't I get dressed up and go to a party? Why can't I celebrate? You only get to do this shit one time. And if you sit your days around waiting on with somebody else, oh, you could go party now or you could go do this now. That's why I'm up by myself a lot of times, because when I want to do something and I want to get up and do it, I'm going to do it. I don't care what, no, if you don't want to go or not, or if you think it's weird, yeah, I'm going. and I'm gonna go
People
by
gotta
myself.
do shit. That's how the world keeps spinning.
Yeah, you have to
Feel me?
experience stuff. You have to go out. You gotta meet new people, and you gotta have a good time. You gotta celebrate yourself. You only get to do this life shit one time, and if you sitting around and waiting for it to come to you, you're not gonna ever experience none. You only gonna see Rochester. And I'm not a person who travels all the time and go, been around the world. I would love to. Those are my goals, but I'm gonna have me a good time, whatever
Yeah.
I'm doing.
My body's so powerful, and I have dreams, bro. I gotta start going places. So it's like I could go to China right now with the mental. That's how strong
Do
my
you know how to
mental.
use chopsticks?
Nah, hell nah. That's some fancy shit.
Oh, okay.
Forks. American, they take us so, like, it's no American culture, like, for the African American people. Like, what's our
Shout out
culture?
to Black History Month because people been acting crazy. I just be places be like, Happy Black History Month. They're like, oh, hi, yeah, okay. Like, they scared to say it
Nah,
back.
people
Like, I'm
gave
saying
up
it
on
were,
it. I had just seen
yeah.
some shit like,
People literally exit the whole month out for Black History
I
Month.
had seen the video of Bobby, Whitney Houston and Bobby, and it was like, how about a Black History year, though? Give us a whole year. Because that's why I feel like Black History Month is a slap in the face. Don't get me wrong. We need to talk about our legendary ancestors, feel me? But it's like, niggas need a Black History year. Black people need to
People
really,
say you need a whole year of doing what? Nothing, not acknowledging it, not
no, a whole,
saying, not being nice to people, not a whole year for what? When we don't even acknowledge, we got the one holiday that means love and kind of like love everybody, whether you loving your girlfriend, your kids, Valentine's Day. We have that. People rather acknowledge Valentine's Day more than they will acknowledge Black History Month. But when it's what is it, Spanish, Hispanic, Puerto Rico or whatever, we turn up for that. We come outside, we in the streets. Why can't we have our own parade? We get a whole month. We could come out and bring everybody black out. The streets is gonna be packed. The streets is gonna be packed. We don't do nothing
It's
for
no
a whole
black
month. What we need a
culture.
year for?
it's no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if, that's why, it's no Black culture. Like, motherfuckers just want,
It's black culture because there's a lot of black people who doing a lot of black things behind the scenes to bring that culture out. But it takes more than just these little groups of people. It
yeah, I'm
takes more
talking
than
about
just,
majority of blacks. Majority of
gotta come
blacks
together.
will just be all bullshit. You can't even, you talk about fucking Frederick Douglass, Martin Luther King, a black person ready to violate Martin Luther King right now, not knowing what he stood for, nothing. Just because you don't know yourself.
let's take out Martin Luther King. Let's take out all the older black people who wanted change. Let's talk about the people who want change now. The young people who are in the streets marching. Biscuit, for instance.
Oh, yeah.
The people who bring in different stuff. Let's take them. Let's forget them, and let's have our own Black History Month with our age group. For the actual black men who doing stuff in our community at our age, we not waiting until they get 45 years old or 55 years old to celebrate them and come together with them. The ones who calling off the kids from stealing the cars, not looking down on them. The ones who going to pick up people when they getting out of jail and giving them opportunities and jobs. The ones that's our age, that's black and that's doing stuff now. That is our Black history. That Black history already happened. We're creating Black history. This is our Black history right now. The guy who got up from the streets and turned corporate and got into office and start doing something. That's Black history right there.
No, that's a fact. Shout out to Naya Shabazz, Anthony Hall. They really be putting footwork in.
Shout
the
out to
community.
Dev at Brothers and Sisters. Always shout out to Dev.
But they just, I believe reincarnation. Feel me? That's
Shout out to
Naya.
Norm. Norm do a lot
Shout
of
out
stuff
to
too.
Norm. But that's Naya Shabazz. That's Rosa Parks. Booch. That's Martin Luther King.
She
Feel me?
she did an episode with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched her episode. I like her episode. Her
But it's
episode
just
was
so
fire.
timing, like, even like, cause it start with me and you, so it's like I need to go give them a fucking gift to people that I know that's really putting that work in, and you and the people that we around, we gotta talk to them like, yo, cause I got a couple homies and shit, and I could just round them up like, yo, let's go do something for this person that's really putting the dynamics in, trying to change shit for the better. Because a lot of people want to just take shortcuts. Like, and I was one of them people. But it's like, it's really no shortcuts to this shit. Nothing that comes easy lasts. Feel me? So you really got to put the work in.
If you don't have anything to do in the community, go ask somebody who's doing something already in the community. How can you help? That should be the biggest thing when issues occur and we speaking on issues. How can you help? Because we could talk about a lot of stuff. We could talk about the kids stealing the cars. We could talk about the robberies and the people dying and guns
Even
and
even the kids stealing cars, like that's not nothing new. Only reason why it's so much on coverage because it's phones. When I was young, I used to I didn't steal cars, but my niggas stole cars. I did a whole bid for stolen cars. Niggas was hopping in them shits with keys. But like everything broadcasts, young
that's what,
teenagers
yeah.
growing up in poverty is gonna do dumb shit. And you just voicing your opinion, like young niggas don't give a fuck. Hey, look at it, suck my dick. You
Yeah,
out of it. I'm turned. You not on shit. I boom you. It's just mad ignorant shit going on. Only people that could talk to young niggas is the niggas in their area that they grew up looking up to.
and that's what
Like
that's what
people,
has to
not to
happen.
cut you off, but people internet opinions don't matter, especially if you really not reaching out, all that, and with you like people giving that shit attention. No funny. People focus on that. That should be funny as a bitch though, cause it's life. Like you just wake up, oh, the kid boys done stole this. Like, yep, you was
It's
manifesting
funny
that
up
shit.
until it is in your car out your driveway. That shit is changing people's livelihoods. People have to, get up and it's focused on because it's actually happening right now, and it's in the community of the people that we know. It's not people out in the suburbs who losing their cars. It's people right here in the hoods who y'all taking their car, they stuff. I'm not judging nobody for anything that they're doing, but that's why it's being so focused on. We don't have too much else to do but focus on little stuff like that.
Poverty be crazy. We looted cause George Floyd died in a whole other state. Niggas destroy our old community that we shop in, all that, or some hype, stupid shit. No funny shit. And it's like, that's what motherfuckers gonna do. Only thing, you gotta have a vision. Like most niggas in the streets don't have a vision. They don't have goals. They're not seeing, they seeing that next blunt, that next bottle, that next pill, that next fat ass, that next op. Feel me? Niggas is not thinking about nothing longevity. And it's like, you can't pay attention to them people. Them people gonna learn. They gonna be, when they doing 15 to 20 years or they whole set dead and now they try to change their life, it's like you could have been woke up. But you don't want to be a fucking man.
Do you feel like you have transitioned into being a man?
I'm still learning how to be a man because I feel like I was forced to be a man. No
You
funny
might
shit.
not like my blunt.
Yeah, you could. I was forced to be a man. So me trying to be a man and doing man shit that I thought was man shit is like, it wasn't. But I've been trying to be grown damn near my whole life. So it's like, I be trying to be a man, but I want to hold on to, because I never got to be a kid. Feel me? So it's like, I be want to be childish, playful still, or some kid shit. But it's like, you got to be a man. I'm not out here doing little dumbass boy shit that I used to do. I learned from my mistakes and people around me mistakes. So I'm definitely a man, but it's more shit I could be doing to solidify me to be a man. Well, I can't even say that. Because I'm good. I only give a fuck about myself. I am a man, though. When I think about it, that's a fact. I'm a man, but I'm still could
I'm a
do
man
little,
without it.
I could do boy shit, little boy shit. What's a man to you?
A man to me, is a man who handles his business for him, not because of somebody else having him do it. A man who has things in line that could put shit in check, no matter what is from a business to at home to the kids, anything. I feel like a man is who you supposed to take lead from. A man's supposed to know how to lead his family, kind of like be able to know what's best for their family and work with the family to get to that point. I feel like a man is supposed to have respect for not only himself, for other people. I don't know. That's just the things that come to mind.
So you don't feel like a
I feel
man
like
got
my
nothing
dad
to
is a
do with no
man.
size, like size.
Huh?
You don't feel like a little frail ass nigga not a man.
No. It don't have anything to do with size because it don't. You could be a small person and have a lot of shit going on. You small, you don't even they don't even know you got that much stuff going on. So no, not really, not at all.
Nah, that's a fact. You all know, what's a you all know what's a lady to me? A lady is someone that's sure of herself, like someone that could get through to everybody that's in her life. Though, feel me? Like really get through. Friends, kids, your man,
Yeah,
your
that's
mom. Feel me? A lady is someone that's nurturing, understanding, feisty. You gotta have like females. Females be well. Ladies be dogging. They don't take shit. Feel me?
That's crazy, right? I was dating this guy one time, and he was like, "I showed my family a picture of you before you got here, just so they could know when you get here." And he was like, "My aunt was like she don't look like she don't take no shit. I don't." No.
Yeah, but you do. Why you take shit from the right one, just not from no everybody?
Why you figure that?
Cause you got to. You pass me that. I'm done with this. We all want to pass ashtrays and shit
I don't take no shit.
from nobody.
I take the shit that I want to take.
Do you give shit?
Oh, a whole lot. You gotta be a special type of person to take my shit. Oof.
That's not fair.
I didn't say it was. I just said you have to be a special type of person to take my shit. I'm learning though, and I'm learning what shit that is like. Okay, you could take that, but that you don't even deserve that. Like,
But I
you
learned
shouldn't.
that like females like
I gotta look at myself.
females will talk crazy to niggas, but it's like y'all really don't like when niggas talk crazy back, especially a nigga that know how to talk crazy back. Like some niggas just think they
Some
saying
niggas
like just
okay,
saying shit.
though,
Just,
like, why you saying that to me? Don't say that to me. You don't gotta go that far with me. I stopped going so far because there's a lot of stuff that you can't take back that will have a person look at you away forever. Like, I can't even believe you said that to me. I don't even look at you the same no more and I still be around you, but I have in a mind like you that disrespectful that you'll let something like that of that caliber come out your mouth to me. Nah, I'm good. And you will never even know that they don't even fuck with you like that no more. You'll just start seeing it like, damn. And it's all because of what you said. So, as a woman, as a lady, you have to watch your mouth when you talking to a man. When you talking to a nigga, it's different. But when you talking to a man, have some respect, just like he should have some for you.
talk that shit. Try to say that right. So what's a nigga?
A nigga is the ones that you talk any type of way to. No, I'm just kidding.
Like-
A nigga is a person who, for instance, I be with you and you with your kids. Say you got a stroller, and a nigga let you pick the stroller up, do everything by yourself. You get what I'm saying? You walking with a nigga. That's who. That's
Oh yeah,
what
so
nigga
like a
is.
nigga is a nigga
gonna
that
let
don't
you gonna
care.
walk outside of the street. You know, a man gonna be like, come on, switch sides.
But a lot of us young men in the black community have abandoned fathers that didn't teach us the basics of protecting the woman. Like that's why it's crazy, cause niggas really just look at bitches as pussy though. Do females just look at niggas as dicks?
I don't feel like all no, and I don't feel like all men look at women as just pussy. I feel like
Yeah, men don't like niggas. Niggas try to bang.
yeah.
A man seeing. Oh, a man seeing like, oh yeah,
Try to get comfortable.
attributes and shit. Feel me? But like niggas is like, what this bitch could do for me? Like this bitch try to fuck, fuck this bitch now.
You hang around a bitch long enough, turn a hooker to a housewife, and people say how you gonna turn that bitch how you want her to be. Eventually, some bitches follow heed. They take, heed from the person who they're around.
All bitches, like, you just gotta be on that. You can
What
step.
is all
Well,
bitches?
all black queens, like, y'all want a man with big feet to step on your neck, though. That's what you really want.
I don't know what that means. I don't
Just
know.
like a nigga that's a king that's leading, that's really standing on business. Like you
Yeah.
want, like I want y'all neck stepped on.
Yeah, you
What?
gotta have something to tell me to do that I feel like it's gonna benefit me. Like, yeah, we about to do X, Y, Z. We gonna put this here, put this here. You gonna come, it's gonna come back. You gonna have this. I'm gonna have this. We gonna take this, and yeah, it gotta be something that's benefiting me. I'm not taking the lead on nothing else that's not beneficial to me. If you got something that you could pour into me that's gonna make me better, then yeah. And if hopefully I got something that I can offer you that's gonna make you better. But other than that,
What's some things as a queen that you could offer to make a man better?
I feel like now as I'm getting more mature, the first thing I can offer a man is a peace of mind. Because if you not a peace of mind, sometimes you could start off with a man and you could be their peace of mind and it just be a chill, you be the chill, away from anything else. And then you turn into that place where they were like, shit, I don't want to be there. There's always an argument, always. I feel like my shit ain't there no more. I have a clear peace of mind. I ain't
You tried to
stressing
start.
about nothing. Ain't
You
no
tried
pressure
to start
about
in the
nothing.
head, though.
Literally, because that's what you want. You want to be good when you around somebody. Like, my mind is clear when I'm over here. When I'm with her, my mind chill. I'm chilling. I don't got to be looking around. Ain't nothing. Like, this where I'm at. Like, we chilling. And that's it. Ain't
That's
nothing
all
going
niggas
on.
be wanting, though.
Yeah,
But
and
it's vice versa,
It start
like-
off like that. It do. And
Until
then
they
after
see
a
that,
while,
they find out about somebody, then it just be over. Like, what the fuck?
it
I
take a
don't
year.
know.
I feel like, honestly, it take a full year to get to know a person because in the year that I've dated someone and then now, the next year, you don't even be that person no more. You get what I'm saying?
In the whole year, how many times did you want to be around somebody that you date?
In a whole year?
Yeah.
Boy, if you... no. A year, how many times? Shit. A lot of them. I don't know, even if it's just for a quick second. Pull up. You ain't got to be together every single day, all day.
So over 300 days.
365, no. Or at least 200. That's a lot.
That's dating too, you said, right?
That's dating.
You said,
At least 200 times is a lot. I don't know. That's a lot.
cause
A
like
year's a long time.
I like to chill with people, but I don't at the same time. And I learned that from females, cause like females really be a W
Yeah.
when you want to spend time, and then you think like, yo, I could really dub people.
It got to be the right time though. I won't say 200 times because it got to be the right time. Like, some stuff just spontaneously happen and it be like somebody could think like, okay, I'm gonna plan a date and some shit just happen out the blue. You just, okay, what you doing? Where you at? That's a date right there.
75. I was 75 lit times in a year.
75. Okay, that's fire.
And
That's
we-
fine
and we-
with me. At least they lit times. Every time got to be lit. Like, every time got to be a good time. And if we,
But like niggas be chill, like yo, the funniest shit, like this type of shit is lit to me though, cause I'm just so chill. But I need to start going out more, like conversations, like where you could really just cross over and go through different avenues. That type of shit be fire.
take your conversation international.
That's what it's gonna
Once,
be.
once the conversation is international, it's kind of like, what we doing? Learn
Yeah.
a second language if you could, even if it's just sign language. Learn something other than, to have a different type of conversation.
Nah, that's fire.
Just sit with somebody who's deaf and have a conversation with them about something that we can't possibly understand, and you know what you're talking about. Take it international. It's other bigger shit. You say you got a passport, take it international. They say it's cheaper if you take it international too.
Yeah, definitely got a story. It all start though one step at a time. Feel me? Gotta have a plan, so I gotta go to the drawing board. Blah, say
You
blah.
got a notebook. Let's see what's on it. You feel like we covered some stuff on there?
What's your thoughts on soulmates?
Mm. I feel like you get three soulmates in a lifetime. Three
Three.
people. I feel like you could either meet them early in life, you could meet them late in life, and you can meet them and not end up with them, but you had
Some
already met
bitches
them.
and niggas be delusional though, so I could think you my soulmate and you not.
Either way,
Just cause
you
I
get
gave you
three.
that J vibey, I gave you the J vibey. You like he gotta be the one,
Uh-huh.
but
You get three of them to you get three soulmates. You run into three different people in life, whether it's a guy. I feel this is just my personal opinion, it's not law. I
so you feel
feel
like I'm about to. So you got your sexual soulmate, your financial soulmate, and your mental soulmate.
it might happen like that. It literally might happen like that. I don't know. I don't know, but I feel like I've at least ran into one of them.
That's fine.
At least out of the three, at least like yeah, this the person who know me, understand me, accept me. You know, we just chill, we mesh together. It's not like nothing bad at all, but we just ain't together. That's just what it is. You know, like you don't end up with that person because it's not what you want it to be. That
Do you feel like you gotta have kids by your soulmate?
do I feel like you have to have kids by your soulmate? I
Yeah.
feel like some people have kids with a soulmate, and some people have kids with people
Somebody else.
who's just a part of their journey. Like, oh, this is the person who I had a kid with as a part of my journey, but maybe he's not my soulmate.
You
Maybe
don't
he's
think
just
females? You don't think people in general have kids with other people's soulmates?
yes, yes, yes. Definitely, I definitely think that. Yes, that's crazy. But it's how far you willing
You
to
don't
go
feel
with
like
it.
your soulmate got to be a certain zodiac sign or some shit?
Oh God, no. I don't feel like I study astrology like that. Like I can't tell you who a Cancer. I can't tell you who Aquarius. I can't tell you who a Aries. Um.
I'm a Aquarius.
Okay.
I'm outside. It's possible.
Carisha Aquarius. But listen, I went out to eat one day with somebody, and the waitress told me that I was a Leo. I've never met that lady in my life before, so I couldn't call it just like that. But
And life,
definitely a Leo. I'm definitely in the jungle.
king, queen of the jungle.
Definitely.
Leo like Queen Lions, they be on time, man.
Like,
They be on bullshit.
bullshit. Like what? What's bullshit?
Now they be like, bullshit is fire. Like, in my vocabulary, bullshit not negative.
Oh, okay.
Feel me? But American people, they be trying
So
to
it's,
judge
it's
me.
fake. Like, oh, yeah, they lit. It's
Yeah.
in other words. Okay, in my vocabulary. Because I know a lot of lit Leos. I know a lot of lit people.
Yeah, though, like, so on your long life journey, like, if you could talk, if you could have been your parent,
Ooh.
how you would have raised you? How you felt like you should have been raised if you could have been your parent?
If I could have been my own parent, I feel like I could
Like
have
with
been.
this knowledge that you know from right now, like, and you could have been your parent from.
If I could have been my own parent, the one thing I would have did was hug my kid more, like hug myself more. You know, if I was a parent, I would have hugged my child more. I would have always told my child that I love you, no matter how much stuff I buy, no matter what we do. Those words are detrimental to hear. It has to be kind of like drilled in a child's head to grow as an adult and feel like my parent loved me, especially a hug, like an embrace to your child. Is something that's different. I feel like that kind of lock it in, like I love you, like, and it just be so warm, especially having a child myself, and me and my son hug all the time, like I'm
That's
hugging them
fire.
whenever. Like,
Yo,
yeah,
my
give
mom
me a hug.
always called me for hugs. That shit
Yeah,
low key get annoying,
it really do.
but
Cause
you
that's how my
gotta
godmom
embrace
is.
it. My
Yeah.
mom would just text me, I just miss your hug. Come hug me. It's like, shut up.
He tried. But a hug change.
I
A hug
love my
changes a
mom,
lot
though.
from a person. Cause people talk about people and down people if for whatever reason. Sometimes people just need a hug. Like a hug, you know, how if you going through something, you don't even know what somebody might be going through. You might walk into them, ain't seen them in a minute. You don't even really want to hug. I wish I would have hugged my brother Rashad. I wish I would have just, just warmed just one time. That probably would have changed the whole dynamics for a lot of things. You know how many times he probably seen people and haven't had a hug in 30 years and
Nah, that,
needed a
yeah,
hug?
you don't think of shit like that. That's real life shit. I appreciate you for coming on my podcast. This was a
Anytime.
dope conversation.
Thank you.
Feel me? I ain't even. I had the notepad, but I ain't need the notepad.
Okay.
Feel me? Where could they follow you at, find you at, like, or it's exclusive, like?
Oh no, it's definitely out there. My social media for hair is call me Winnie. You can book me for any hair needs on my Instagram at call me Winnie. My Facebook is Ashley Washington. I do try to write back in a timely fashion, in a timely manner. I'm just one person, so I write back when I can. I don't mean no disrespect for missing messages, but that's definitely where you can find me at.
Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to this. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to this channel. Y'all know what's going on.
Keep it
I
a fucking
appreciate you
buck.
for pulling up. It means a lot to me. Anytime anybody pull up, because I live in the moment.
And I
So,
try to be on time too.
yeah,
I
time
try.
anything. When you respect somebody's time, that's show how much respect you have for them. I
Definitely.
appreciate you for coming on my show.
Anytime.
Yup. How long that was? Like 45?